Hey everybody, sykotiksonik here. Welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Last time, we took care of almost every level in Warp Room number 2, except for one. We gotta go through the Eel Deal. Also, the game glitched. Polar is supposed to give you 10 lives when you jump on him, and for some reason it didn't, even though it said it did. I don't know. So this is a sewer level. Very fun. You saw that we had a green gem to find in this level. Some bodies of water, you can see the eel over there will light up the water. When it's piss yellow, don't jump on it. It's electrified. Electrified. I kind of messed that up. I don't speak words too well sometimes. These little scrubber bots, I guess that's what they do. They keep the sewer clean, which, I mean, that's cool. Why are we destroying them again? So we have a split path. Let's go to the right first. Going towards the Wumpa Fruit always leads to level progression, so you always want to check what's on the other side first. And we have a bunch of nitros here, and then we have a wall that we can just jump through. How is anybody supposed to know that on their first playthrough, unless you just kind of get lucky? Like, there's no tell there. There's no tell. There's nothing in there, that screams, hey, get to the end of this nitro-infested room and jump through the wall at the back, and you can go through a secret passage that gets you the green gem. If Crash will collect it, because hitboxes. Now we could use death abuse. We could death warp. Ooh. But I don't feel like doing that. I want to keep my Aku Aku. So we are going to backtrack all the way back. And you'll know how it's safe to get through to the other side because you just kind of have to stick to the left. And then after that, it's just walking on through. That's where analog control really can help you. But again, Crash is designed in such a way. I don't know why I said again. I've never said this before, at least in a video. Crash is designed in such a way where analog control is not necessary. You can play the game perfectly fine without analog control, and that's how I used to play the game when I was a kid. And that's how I still do these oh my god, hello. That's how I still do these, 2D bonus room sections, mostly, is with D-pad control, just for... Okay, alright. Sure, Crash. That makes sense to me. Let's do that again. I didn't get the glitch to happen this time. I'm running into a couple weird things in these Crash playthroughs. I mean, we had the toxic waste box glitch in Crash 1. We've had more than a couple so far in... Oh, and some, texture glitches. We've had a couple in Crash 2 so far as well. I'm wondering, what are we going to see in Crash 3? Yeah, remember how I said Wumpa Fruit leads to level progression? It actually doesn't. Only in that one particular circumstance, but most of the time when you find a split path, you're going to have to go through both of them anyway. At least in Crash 2. Whoa! Ooh, baby. How many lives do we have? 58. Wow! Well, there's our first Nitro death, and you see Ghost Crash playing the didgeridoo. He is Australian, after all. Honestly, Crash 2 really added on to and made Crash famous for the death animations, because there's just a lot of good ones in here. Like, if you touch an enemy in Crash 1, you spin around in a black screen and then fall over and die. Crash 2, Crash 3, and the rest of them, you turn into a little angel. And if you blow up, well, I mean, you blow up. It's kind of cool either way. Of course, Crash 1 had its own, share. It had getting blown up by TNT, and it had getting burned by fire. But otherwise, you either fell in a pit, you fell in water, or you spun around in a black screen and died. Ooh, there's a siren outside. That'd be crazy if it was actually in my neighborhood. But no, it's just going down the road. I don't know if you guys were able to pick it up. Jump over. These guys' hitboxes can be a little finicky, but we were fine. There we go. And that is Warp Room 2 completed, except for Air Crash. Which is fine, because we'll be getting that gem later anyway. Crystal. Gem. Emerald. Crash got a Chaos Emerald. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And here we go.
10 of 25 crystals. You're on your way. I'm running low on power, so communication from this point will be difficult. Again, be wary of the pathways between warp ruins. Remember, I'm counting on you.
Look, if communication from this point is going to be difficult, I'm cool with that, because I'm tired of you talking. I love you, Clancy, but I'm tired of it right now. Second boss of the game is a original boss, a brand new enemy. And by enemy, I mean two enemies. It's the brothers, Komodo Mo and Komodo Joe. Komodo Mo's the short, stocky one. Komodo Joe is the long, lanky one. So he'll spin Joe around, and then he gets dizzy. You spin him right into Mo. Mo will throw his swords. Basically, in this round, just get right there, and he won't hit you. These guys are pathetic. He'll spin around, and then he's going to try to follow you. There we go. So where's he going to throw his sword? Ooh, we lost our Aku. That's okay, though. He throws his swords. Round 3, go. He'll spin Joe at us, and he'll throw a sword. He'll throw another sword. He'll throw a third sword, and then it looks like he's going to throw a sword, but he's like, nah, I don't feel like it. Joe gets dizzy. It doesn't even look like Joe is it doesn't look like Joe is done or anything. He's just sitting there yeah, I kind of fucked up there, didn't I? Oh well. Might as well let the Bandicoot go. I've got nothing better to do. Oh my god, didn't you just say communication would be difficult?
Good show, Crash. The Komodo Brothers obviously lacked your mettle. But now is not the time to get cocky.
Now's the perfect time to get cocky.
Crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
That was... okay. Must have found a power source. Maybe a battery. Anyway, we're going to skip ahead here because we're going to do Bear Down first. Because that's going to lead to... surprise, surprise, spoiler alert. That's going to lead to the secret entrance to Air Crash, which is going to help us get the box gem in Air Crash. But the thing is that we actually have to go through the level, because the secret exit is all the way at the end of the level. And this is kind of where the game wants to show you that Polar can dash. The dash wasn't necessary in Barrett at all. And it's not like it's particularly necessary in Bear Down, but it obviously makes jumps a heck of a lot easier. So now we've got these guys that I don't think were in Barrett, and I just raise their boxes and lower their boxes. I think, yeah, if you are pixel perfect, well, maybe not specifically pixel perfect, just if you have good timing, you can make that jump without a dash. Also, you notice that we were able to dash through seals. Yeah, don't think about it too hard. I don't know why we're able to just run through a poor, defenseless little animal, but it's probably because we're a polar bear, and polar bears eat seal. Sorry to all the Pokemon fans out there. Seal gets eaten. And actually, I think... yeah, I think this is the end. Ta-da! Well, that was easy. Spin this, we get 42 boxes because there was only those 2 nitro in the level. Now we have to head back because I'm sure you saw it when we were flying down. All these little icebergs right here. Jump, jump, and we barely made that. And there we go, secret entrance. Level 7, Air Crash. All right, let's go. I'm sorry, I'm not going to skip the dance. You know, it's a vital part of the Crash Bandicoot experience. I ain't speedrunning. So, Air Crash Secret Entrance starts off with a couple extra lives just floating out here. If we're really good with our jumps, which I won't be. Oh my god, I might be. I was. Unbelievable. I can't believe I actually did that. Yeah, you can do that. Wow, okay. Normally I fail at that, like, a lot. Ooh, bugger. Alright, so this section is rather important, simply because this is where the Nitro Switch detonator is. And then we have to go through the rest of Air Crash, which the only reason I'm not skipping Air Crash is because I'm pretty sure we didn't do the bonus room. Actually, I'm almost positive we didn't do the bonus room. Plus, we didn't get to the end of Air Crash anyway, so you do kind of want to see the level. I do like these levels. I think these levels are pretty fun. It's clearly, you know, just an updated, I almost said inspired, but it's not. Clearly an updated river levels from Crash 1, but they look a little nicer. The water still looks really good for a PS1. They got whirlpools. Ooh, we're not gonna make that. Ooh, we could have made that, actually. The hippo will come back. The little platform comes back. And there's our bonus round. Now, something I like doing is just skipping over these. Now, if you were worried about the death route, don't worry. Deaths in the bonus room do not count towards death route. The death total. Remember how I said in the NTSC? Ooh, okay, damn. Remember how I said in the NTSC version, the death route will stay once you've entered the death route, no matter how many times you die afterwards. Once you reset a level, obviously, that counter gets reset. So it's almost like you've never been in the level before. Obviously, again, for the poor PAL people, poor PAL, they have to suffer with the fact that you can't die once, even if you make it to the bonus room. Even if you make it to the death route. And actually, I want to test that theory just real quick. just to make sure that my information is not wrong, which I'm never wrong. I'm a god. Ooh, get out of there, Crash. Get out of there. Ooh, okay. Alright. I want to test that theory just to make sure. So we're going to hop on the death route. We've got the checkpoint. And then we're just going to drown. Well, Crash doesn't drown sometimes. He just lays flat on his back. Crash doesn't know how to swim. But let's test that theory. We died in the bonus room, but what happens if we die before we get to the death route? Technically. Does it stay? It stays! So the NTSC people get lucky. The poor PAL people don't. You might see that platform over there. We have to get over there. Because there are boxes over here that we can't get up to with the jet ski, at least not without an Aku-Aku. And we're not supposed to get up here without the jet ski either. It's just an oversight on the jet ski programming. But it's funny. If you have an Aku-Aku and you hit one of those mines, Crash will bounce up in the air on the jet ski, and he can bounce up on that platform and just ride it to victory and break those 4 boxes. It's really funny, honestly. They fixed it in the Insane Trilogy. I'm like 99.9% sure, only because I don't know for certain. I haven't tried it in Insane. So 102 boxes. There's the box gem for Air Crash, and that is it. Which means next time on Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, we will be going through the rest of Warp Room number 3. Of course, we're going to start with Plant Food, level 11. See you guys then.